You know, guys, today the Season 3 Reloaded update finally came out, and there's actually been a few changes overall with Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2019 Part 2. And to the common gooch licker out there, you might be looking at this update and thinking, wow, Modern Warfare 2019 Part 2 is finally saved. Finally, multiplayer is good now. Finally, Infinity Ward is listening because of the changes they're making. And I'm not here to rain on anybody's parade, but I'll gladly smear my steamy scat all over it because I'm here to tell you guys, Season 3 Reloaded has done absolutely nothing for this game. Not good, not bad, more bad than good actually, but regardless, this season has not really changed anything about this game at all, at least not in the multiplayer realm. When we talk about Warzone, there's been a few changes to the buying system, I guess, and like the UI has changed a little bit. There's ranked play now in Warzone, so that's kind of cool, I guess. But when you look at Modern Warfare 2019 Part 2's multiplayer, the most we got was this new map called Alboran Hatchery, I guess, and this comes straight out of the campaign. I guess it's been adjusted a little bit, but for the most part, it's the exact same thing from the campaign. And I have only seen gameplay footage of this map, and I'm here to tell you guys that I am not playing this map ever. It's never being played on this channel. It's never being showcased on this channel. You'll never see it in the background for gameplay, just like the Season 3 maps. The Lighthouse map and the Night Vision map, I don't even remember what they're called, but I'm not playing either of these three maps because I simply don't care about any of it. And overall, I'm still feeling the same way I felt about multiplayer as I did months and months ago, especially around Season 1 and 2 where things should have actually been progressing so much more after the launch, and they just never did because Infinity Ward fucking sucks. Yeah, that feeling of disappointment, it kind of just lingers after some time of playing this game, and no matter what they try doing with the game, like they've tried adjusting the movement speeds for the sliding mechanics, right? Or they adjusted the UI in the game, and of course with every single season they buffed some weapons, they patched some bugs. But guys, that's my entire point with this. Nothing that I just said is significant to the game. As a matter of fact, if you guys want the honest truth, there's only one thing about this update that actually sparked some interest in me, and it's the new mastery camo that you can get from playing the raids. Now, I've never played a single raid in this game, but perhaps I try it out. Probably not though, because overall, I still think this game blows horsecock. Now guys, you might be asking, yo Fooly, if you think Season 3 Reloaded sucks so badly and you're not even gonna play the new map, what is the point of today's video? Guys, the point of today's video is to showcase how out of touch Infinity Ward is with the fan base. Don't forget some of the things that I just mentioned that are good for the update, right? The movement speeds for sliding and the UI updates, right? These are good changes. Guys, answer this question. When the fuck did we ask for these things? We asked for these things back at launch, before the launch, during the beta. We asked for it at Season 1, we asked for it at Season 2, Season 2 Reloaded, Season 3. They clickbaited us with Season 3, by the way, telling us there were a lot of massive changes and there were actually not. And now here in Season 3 Reloaded, they want to take another crack at chipping away at some of the feedback that we've been giving them for the last 6-7 months. Guys, is it gonna work on anybody like the Scatmaster? Fuck no. In fact, some of the changes that I've talked about are actually kind of positive, that it's kind of out of character for it to be coming from Infinity Ward, or at least the idea being given from Infinity Ward. Now, what really sparked my idea for today's video is me realizing that some of these changes that are coming as good probably aren't even Infinity Ward's own ideas. Guys, this comes from Charlie Intel. He says, reading today's patch notes, it almost feels like one studio wants to make positive changes, but another studio is holding the changes back. So we're getting all the changes and baby steps instead of just making the game better. Now, which studios could Charlie Intel really be talking about here, guys? The changes to movement, the changes to the UI, some of the weapon balancing, some of the patches, even some of the more significant changes to the game overall are more based in Warzone. So to me, it kind of sounds like Raven Software is recommending some changes because, I don't know, maybe they're just listening to the fucking feedback that we've been giving them for months, and Infinity Ward seems to be the ones holding back on these these changes because we could have had this sliding change, I don't know, months ago, right? But instead, we're waiting 6 to 7 months for it. And even aside from Warzone, we've seen already, and I've made a video on this before too, where Treyarch is making changes on the ranked play side of things, but they're limited on what they can do. And who do we blame for that, guys? It's fucking Infinity Ward again. These guys apparently have their own vision for how Call of Duty is supposed to be. Not many people agree with it, at least not from what I've seen, and if you want to talk about us being the vocal minority, then please tell me how the vocal minority is having some of their feedback catered to, right? A lot of people want to make the argument, hey, you don't speak for the rest of us, you're just a vocal minority, you're just louder. Alright, Hotshot, if that's the fucking case, then please tell me why there's even speed changes to begin with. Because last time that I checked, the only people giving feedback are the people that actually want Call of Duty to become better. And in case you haven't noticed, for the most part, that's pretty much why a lot of these changes that are so positive are mainly on the Warzone side of things. When it comes to multiplayer, like we've said before, Infinity Ward seems to not give a flying fuck. Now this is very interesting. Going back to that tweet from Charlie Intel, somebody replied to it saying, and multiplayer keeps getting nothing because they just care about Warzone. And guys, wait till you hear Charlie Intel's response to this. He says, multiplayer gets no major changes because Infinity Ward said on a call back in February they were happy with multiplayer. Guys, what the flying fuck? We are talking around Season 2, guys. Season 2, where originally we were only gonna get Dome and fucking Museum in the game. Infinity Ward said they were happy, they were content, they were satisfied with multiplayer, guys. How out of touch can you possibly be with your community, guys? You guys wanna know why I talk so much shit? How I can make a 10-minute video out of one singular tweet? This is why, guys, because the people that are in charge, the people that are giving us this product that we're paying money for, especially to those of us who actually love the franchise. I hate everything about what's currently going on in Call of Duty, but I've been in love with the franchise since I was a child, guys. I've been playing for over 12 years. The people in charge are fucking morons. How can you possibly be content with the multiplayer after seeing so many people complain and give you feedback on so many different things for months? Guys, just think back to the past just a few months ago, okay? Infinity Ward said in a call that they were happy with the multiplayer that by Season 1 only got 2 DLC maps. Arguably the most important season of the entire life cycle of the game is the first season. We didn't even get a Season 1 Reloaded update. The only content we got in the most important season of the game was Shipment and Shoot House, guys. And by Season 2, when everybody was telling the developers, hey, for the next season, don't just recycle bullshit to us, you know what they gave us around the time that they said they were happy with the multiplayer? They gave us Dome, and they gave us Museum, the map that was removed from the base game because of copyright issues. And that was considered new content for us, guys. Fast forward to now, in the present day, we have pay-to-win DMZ bundles, we have fucking rat bundles, we have $30 battle passes, 3,000 COD point bundles, we have Tim the Tatman and Nick Merckx in the fucking game. What the hell is happening? And the only positive changes coming into the game are being suggested by Raven Software and Treyarch. What the hell is Infinity Ward doing? Sure, maybe the new mastery camos that are coming out with these new events, yeah, I guess it's cool, but we know why you're doing it. You just want people to overgrind the game again and get your player base numbers up. We're not fucking stupid, and it's not like you even care about that, because if you did, then you wouldn't be charging people $30 for a premium battle pass that you also have to grind through. Look, guys, I know some people get annoyed and upset and they get tired of me ranting and complaining about the game. Guys, I don't want the game to keep being this way. The developers are saying that they're happy with the way multiplayer is, and you have hundreds of thousands, if not more thousands of people saying they're not content with the multiplayer. And it's been proven already that the developers simply won't budge on anything because they themselves think the multiplayer is just fine. When I went on this whole rant about the content pool that we got the last few months, what part of that sounds fine to you guys? So if the people making these decisions are fucking morons, and I'm somebody who actually wants to play Call of Duty when it's actually good, and I see a game that has somewhat, at least a little bit of potential, and don't forget during the beta, I was not roasting and shit talking the way I am now. If you want proof, go back and check out those videos from the beta. Yeah, I was talking a little bit of shit, I was making jokes, but I was not being as toxic as I am right now. And I've made several videos actually giving true, real feedback that would actually make the game better. And I'm not saying I'm gonna sway the developers' opinions, but I was not the only person with these opinions. There were many others, many other bigger platforms, and the vast majority of fans were saying the same things I was saying. And what happened at that point in time, guys? We were ignored. At the most important, most crucial part of the game's life cycle, at launch, at beta, and by the first season, we had the feedback and the suggestions that would have made this game so much better than what it is today, and the developers fucking ignored us. And now when we're talking about Season 3 Reloaded, of course there's people that are super excited about the movement changes, the UI changes, the new map, there's more content, right? There's new game modes, new weapons, new camos. You might even say this game is starting to feel more complete than it ever has. Guys, we literally could have had this and so much more by the first season of the game. I don't know about you guys, but maybe Coach Master Fooly needs to make another appearance, because we should not be settling for what we have right now. Even if you think this update was good, which I highly disagree, not only should we have had this months ago, but at this point in time, we should still have so much more. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. Are you enjoying the new Season 3 Reloaded update? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos, and yeah guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Toodles.
It's been a very long time since the weekend. It's been a very long time and I'm weak. It's been a